Crop Life Retail Week. Brought to you by USC, the industry's leading manufacturer of custom seed treatment equipment. Welcome back. Paul Schrimpf, Executive Editor, with Eric Sfiligoj once again, back at full strength this week, thank goodness. And it's another interesting week in the retail world. We noted that Dow had announced that they were exploring potentially selling off their ag business, adding themselves to DuPont, and although Syngenta rebuffed Monsanto's approach earlier this year with the changeover in leadership, perhaps there may be a change in focus there as well, although that's completely speculation. Who knows? We'll be watching that in the next couple of months. So the idea that we're going to see consolidation certainly at the top, and this notion that it's how much it's costing these companies to do research and development and bring new products to market certainly seems to be bearing out in the marketplace in terms of folks looking to maybe partner to get ag at even more economy of scale, so that these folks can continue to do research and do what they need to do to bring new products to bear.
Yeah, and it's interesting, Paul, if I may add.
Sure.
I know on my recent trip I've been asking questions because to me it kind of doesn't make sense looking at the numbers that I've been looking at from our Crop Life 100 reports that crop protection actually did very well in the U.S. and based on reports from the crop protection manufacturers themselves, North America was a very strong market for them here in 2015. But apparently a lot of the trouble is coming from other markets around the world, Latin America and particularly Asia, where most of the crop protection folks have seen big drops in their sales. So that seems to be motivating a lot of the uncertainty and movement that we're going to now see in the marketplace for 2016.
Yeah, certainly something we'll be watching. Our friends on Farm Chemicals International side have also noted that China continues to build capacity despite what seems to be a glut of crop protection products. So that's also something that's influencing more of the post-patent market, but of course that affects the market overall. So something we're watching. You recently took a trip you want to talk about as well today?
Sure. Well, last week I was at the Leaders in-Furrow Technology Conference, which was hosted by West Central Inc. in Minneapolis. And they talk about, obviously, the technology of in-furrow application going on in the marketplace. And here is a short clip by Dean Henriksen of West Central talking about why in-furrow technology is important and why it's expected to grow over the next 5 years or so.
As far as in-furrow technology and what we're trying to strive for is actually talking about, number one, capturing the genetic potential that's in a kernel of corn seed out of the gates. If you take a look at the yield potential, it's approximately 600 bushels per acre, and the USD average is around 170 to 180 bushels per acre. So there's actually 60 to 70% that's still available and out there. With West Central and our partners, BASF, FMC, New Farm, and Dow, we're looking to bring the best technologies to in-furrow and make it the best timing and help growers optimize their profitability for 2016.
So that's what Dean had to say about in-furrow technology, and I guess, Paul, you have some other news to share with our viewers this week as well.
Well, one particularly difficult note was learning about over the weekend of the death of Marvin Stone of Oklahoma State and his wife Bonnie in that tragic accident during the homecoming parade. Lots of reactions pouring in. We have some of those on precisionag.com, the story that we ran. Personally, Marvin had retired in 2006, but he was really the leader when it came to the development of active sensor technology that led to the Green Seeker product that's brought to market and is really making a difference in fertilizer applications in many regions. So please, if you have any reaction you'd like to share yourself on precisionag.com, feel free to do so in the comment area. I got to meet him in February earlier this year and heard him describe some of the things that they did with the Green Seeker to make it come to fruition. Really humble, wonderful person, and we're very sorry. Express our condolences to everyone at the Oklahoma State University Ag family, and wish you all the best. And hope there's. I think there's also a foundation that's been that's been started that they're collecting money for, that you can go to the Oklahoma State University site and find out more information about. So hopefully there'll be a lasting legacy that comes from that as a benefit to this very tragic event. So with that, that's it for this edition of Retail Week, and we will see you next week.